Today we're diving into the full layout of our fall and winter garden. We have 18 raised beds with cool season crops, and I'm walking you through exactly what seeds we're starting and where they're going. So let's break down the size of these beds. These beds right here in front of the greenhouse are 2.5 by 5 feet. There are 8 of those beds. And then right there, right before the front of the greenhouse, there's 2 smaller raised beds. They are about 3.5 in size. They're D-shaped. Then panning over here, these raised beds are 3.5 by 6. So let's get into what's going into these raised beds. We are starting our seeds indoors. We are using these Winslip trays. These are really hard plastic. I really like these. They come in different varieties. This is the 10 cell. I also have a couple of these 6 cell trays. Then I also have some 50 cell trays. We have lots of different varieties, but I seem to be liking these smaller sets of the trays for our backyard garden. So let's get into the seeds that we're doing. This is purple broccoli, purple sprouting broccoli. We've done this in the past. Really love this. Rasmus broccoli. This is new for us this year. Collards. This is just a new brand for us this year. I have some Brussels sprouts, some cauliflower. Haven't done cauliflower before, so I'm kind of excited to start this year. I have a little bit of Dino kale and Russian kale, some seeds left over from last year. Yates blue curled kale, we've done that in the past. A little bit of cabbage, done that in the past, and Savannah mustards. We've also done that in the past as well. Then I have a whole bunch of herbs that I want to get started in here. This will most likely be cilantro, parsley, and dill. And I do want to do some peas. I'll probably do a mixture of direct sow and then starting some. And then also some direct sow that I'll probably do later on is some beets and carrots. But I definitely want to get these started indoors so that I can get them out, hopefully into the garden by October 1st. For the soil, we're using a pretty simple mixture here. This is just a bag from the big box store. Mixed into it is a little bit of peat moss and some perlite. So I'll go ahead and fill the trays with this, moisten the soil so I can get the seeds started. All right, we got the first set of seeds done. That's the purple broccoli. We're gonna go ahead and do the same for each one of the rest of the cells. All right, there we go. We got each one of my seed trays started. I have my seeds and I've gone ahead and labeled each one of my seeds. Do not forget to label. Labeling is so important. Let me bring you inside now so you can actually see how I've been designing the garden beds. And I apologize because I'm on the computer. It's gonna give this fuzzy little look when I'm trying to videotape, so I apologize for that. But these are the 3 by 5 by 6 raised beds. These first 2 beds right here are Brussels sprouts and arugula or some type of lettuce in the corners. The next 2 beds up are broccolis and spinach across the front. Then I have some cauliflower and cilantro. And then the last ones here is the purple broccoli and parsley. Those are the north facing raised beds. And then if I scroll down here, you can actually see the other raised beds that are right in front of the greenhouse. These are 2.5 by 5 raised beds. This bed over here has collards and beets in the front, some mustard greens and Swiss chard. Then I have 4 beds with just carrots in it, some Russian kale, curly kale, dwarf curly kale, Dino kale, and dwarf curly kale. And then on these D-shaped raised beds, I have beets across them. They did really good last year. And then if I have some leftover plants, I'll pop them up into those raised beds. Keep in mind, when I am doing my planning, this is my best plan out there, but by the time I get out into the garden, I may make some slight adjustments to the plan, meaning if I can get 6 across here instead of 5, I might plant 6 plants. But I got a plan now to get started for my fall and winter garden. got a few of the plants starting to just pop up. It's already been a week and these plants are already popping up very quickly from what we started. I do need to get in here and start thinning some of these. I do start my seeds indoors. Even though the temperature is fine right now to be starting them outdoors, we just don't have a lot of success with outdoor seed starting. So we are off to a good start with some of our seed starting. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you are growing a fall or winter garden, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're growing this year. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more garden tours, tips, and seasonal updates. Let's grow something great together.